and welcome to AStonesThrowAway. This is the reading for Aquarius for February 24th through March 1st. First, I'd like to apologize for not doing my Dark of the Moon reading. I had a procedure done on Wednesday and it threw me for far more of a loop than I expected. Anesthesia and readings don't mix. Big shout out to Passion Water Tarot. She's been a big supporter of mine and a huge help getting my page started. Thank you, Mama Doo. You're amazing. And she's a wonderful tarot reader, too. She's just been on fire lately. Go watch her. She's got a lot to say. And she's come a long way in a very short time. And if you like any of my jewelry, those links are down below along with Passion Water Tarot's links. And they are all handmade by local artists and very reasonably priced. And a big shout out to all of my subscribers and everyone who comes to watch. You know, if it weren't for you guys, we'd be sitting here talking to ourselves. And that's no way to run a YouTube channel, is it? And so we'll be doing stone reading and then doing a 3-card draw and a oracle card. So let's see what you've gotten yourself into this week, Aquarius. Astrologically speaking, there's not a whole lot new on the docket. We are still in Mercury retrograde, so you know, watch those communications, check them twice, check them thrice. Mercury does like to mess with communications, especially electronic ones. Believe me, I had to redo 6 videos this morning because Mercury decided to mess with them. So, they like to mess with us all. And the moon is a very new moon, just a little bitty sliver of a moon, and it is in Pisces. Usually the new moon is good for starting new things and new endeavors, but with the moon in Pisces, starting new things, it's not really a doing moon, it's more of a thinking moon and a dreaming moon. So it's a good time to dream up new ideals. Write them down. Do them later. Okay? So let's see what the week has to bring you, Aquarius. As usual, the center circle here is you. The one with the heart in it is relationships. And the one with the little mountains is your challenges for the week. Anything closer to the center is closer to the heart of the matter. Anything around the edges is more to the sidelines. Anything outside is either outside influences or it's coming in or going out. Depends on how it falls. And anything that falls outside of the mat entirely is actually more important because it's something that you're ignoring. So, let's see how it goes, Aquarius. Aquarius, you are in a time of reflection. You are looking towards the past. You're going to remember when a lot. And you'll have to forgive me, I shed like a husky in the summer. Remember when has been coming out of your face a lot lately. And it might have something to do with the old love that appears to have shown up. They've either shown up or they've passed on. Because for some reason, Aquarius, I'm feeling a lot of grief. A lot of grief. And it's right here connected with this old love. This past love. So I have a feeling, and sorry, this is about to get really specific, and I know it's, but when that happens, it happens, okay? So someone out there needs to hear this. Aquarius, whichever one you are, there's an old love that has passed on. And you were grieving for them, even though they were not yours at the time that they passed. But you're forcing a smile, you're forcing calm, and that's no good for you, Aquarius. It really isn't. If you shift your perspective, that's what this is, the optical calcite there. So that's actually how they grow. The optical calcite there is right there. If you stop forcing the calm, if you stop forcing yourself to grin and bear it, if you stop telling yourself, I can't mourn this person because they weren't mine to mourn. If you let that perspective shift, then you will be able to actually be calm. You will be actually able to let go of that forced calm, under which lays anger. Anytime anyone is having that grin and bear it moment, it's not a grin, it's a grimace. They're in pain, and they're hurting, and they're probably angry about it, and it's no good. It's just going to sit there and fester. You have to shift your perspective on that and let it become a true calm. You have to let that heal. And you can't let it heal until you let yourself actually grieve. And you are allowed to grieve. Okay? That's exactly what I'm getting there. I'm not getting any other interpretation of that. And it is weighing very heavily on your mind right now, Aquarius. Very heavily. There's a money situation coming in. Either you've got some money coming in. Yeah, that's what it feels like. There might be some money coming your way fairly soon. If you let the situation, if you let go of the false face of everything's okay because I'm now allowed to mourn this person, and you find the true calm underneath through the healing, you will find clarity. Because there's clarity all over this place. There's clarity here, here, and here. Okay? And you will find it. It's right in line there. Okay? Now going over here to the relationship section. We have change. We have a building block of a love foundation, and then we have a true solid love foundation. You're looking for that clarity. You're looking for the change, for how to change the building block into the love foundation. And you're looking for that calm. Maybe you, and this is the that loved one that's hard to love. Okay? Maybe you guys have not been getting along too well. Maybe you've been fussing and feuding, you know, and you're looking for that calm. And you're saying, I know there's something here. How do I transform this? That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that clarity on how to transform that. And what it's saying is to find peace in the household. And it's going to take, what is this? That is, it's a deep, deep green moss agate. Okay. That's going to take letting go of this right here. That's going to take letting go of the ideal of there might be greener pastures somewhere. Yeah, the grass is not greener on the other side. That's just where the septic tank is buried. Okay? So you have to make peace in your home with this loved one in order to build that foundation, Aquarius. You have to realize that, you know, if this is the person you want to build that with, you have to make that commitment. You can't be wishy-washy. And there's strength and protection coming in if you do that. Now over here, onto your challenges for the week. With the calm that comes from admitting that you're allowed to mourn the past love who has passed from this world, there will come change. And it looks like the change will be in you. It doesn't look like this will be an exterior change. This is going to be an interior change. The change will be in you. And, you know, those changes are never easy. They really aren't. And that's okay. It's okay for things to be hard sometimes, because you can get through this. And your challenges for the week are to, well, one, get through that change. And you've got an old creative project that you've kind of become complacent on. You've set it on the back burner. And you need to get on that. Because if you do that, it's going to bring you some money. Some riches. Okay? And also, here's one of those building blocks of that love foundation over here. And it's connected to a trip to the water. And it doesn't have to be the ocean, although the ocean's always nice. It can be, you know, your local park with a pond in it. You know, go down to the river. You know, watch the ducks swim around. And over here is clarity. If you find your way through all of this, clarity will come. Now let's see if these other stones have anything else to say to you today, Aquarius. Nope, nothing else is tingling. So let's clear the board. And let's do a 3-card reading. Let's do what your hard-to-love partner is thinking, what your hard-to-love family loved one is thinking, what you're thinking, and the possible outcome. We have a flipper. What they're thinking, what you're thinking, and the possible outcome. They're thinking that, you know, that there is something here. There is something to be had. They just have to figure out how to catch it. They have to figure out how to get it. You have not been sleeping well, Aquarius. Things have been heavy on your mind, and I'm not surprised with the reading that I just gave. You need to get some of this off your chest. You know, everyone should keep a journal. They really should. But you need to get some of this off your mind. Maybe write it down. Maybe go talk to someone. Something. But get this off your chest and go mourn properly. You are allowed to mourn, dear. And the possible outcome is travel. A short trip. This isn't even a long trip. This is a short trip. This is a journey. And it doesn't even have to be an actual travel journey, not going anywhere physically. It can be a mental journey. It can be an emotional journey. There's a short journey ahead. So, and if you listen The universe will give you what you need. And it may even give you what you want. But you have to listen. Not to me. You have to listen to your instincts. The universe is trying to tell you what you need to know. And you just have to listen to it. So I'd like to thank you guys while I shuffle for coming out and seeing me and listening. If I connected with you at all today, give me a like and a comment. I like to hear whenever I'm hitting it. If I connected with you today and you didn't like what you heard, well, all I can tell you is what I'm reading in the cards and the stones. It's up to you to change those. We do divination in order to give you a heads up. It's up to you to change what they say. Change your behaviors, change your actions, change your words, and you will change what the stars and stones will tell you. Don't change them, and we'll be back here next week saying the same darn thing. I've done it before, and that one wants to come out. So, and if I didn't connect with you this time, there's always later in the week or next week. I open new doors to life. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. I open new doors to life. There's your card, Aquarius. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, like I said, give me a like and a comment. I love to hear from you guys. I really do. If you want to hear more from me, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and I'll see y'all next week or later on this week. And y'all have a good week. Blessed be.